Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday! Of course it is. Happy Monday. Everybody's going, why is she so jolly? Because we can be. So, thank you for joining us this Monday. It's the second week of April already, guys. Can you imagine that? Just like that in the blink of an eye. So, this morning we do have a quiz. Well, we have a win, a spin. So, type in the comments, win, within the chance of getting to have a go at the spin. They do this to me on purpose. It's Monday morning, for goodness sake, and you're giving me all these tongue twisters. Ouch. So, type in the comments, win. Now, thank you for joining me. Some of you are already watching because I've got you on here and I can see that you're all joining in. So, good morning and welcome, everybody. Got a cracking show for you this morning. Loads of bargains. Bargains galore for you because we've got a little bit of Monday morning madness. Can't wonder why they gave it me. Do you know why they would have given me the Monday morning madness? Anyway, moving on. What did you do this weekend, guys? Get involved in the comments. Was this the weekend that the barbecue got broke out? Was this your first barbecue weekend? Because near me, it was like bonfire night. Everybody had got the barbecues going on. I was sat outside and you could see plumes of smoke going up all over the place. And it was just like bonfire night. And so, yeah, so if they've all had their barbecues out, did you? And what's your favourite barbecue food? So I need 3 lots of comments from you all, please. Win. Was this the weekend that you started barbecuing? And if you do, what is your favourite barbecue food to cook? Okay, so there's 3 there for you. Can't join in, win, Sam, sorry. But you didn't barbecue, you were painting and decorating. Yeah. But what is your favourite barbecue food?
It's got to be grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken. Lewis?
Oh, I do like burgers.
Oh, a burger. A burger. Do you like the relishes and all of that on it as well?
Yeah.
Cheese?
The
full, if we're having it, we're having all of it.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that's wonderful. Might have to me own that. Yeah, I'm going to have to go grilled chicken. Steak. Oh, steak's a good one on a barbie, isn't it? Especially if you've put all them breads and sauces and marinated it as well. So, how do you watch and how do you shop? Well, you're watching us, of course, because you're all there, because I can see all your lovely, well, I can't see your faces, but I can see you joining in. So you can watch us on Instagram and Facebook, your social media platforms, and also you can watch us on YouTube now if you've got an app on your TV. And also the best way really to watch us is on our website on highlightcrafts.com. While you're on there watching us, you can shop direct, okay? So down the side of the screen, you're going to see all of what is on the show, okay? Click on the item that you want to have a look at. Once you've had a look, you can add to basket, not check out. Add to basket. Once you add it to the basket, a little basket icon or a bag icon will appear on your screen. When you've done all of your perusing and you've filled your shopping basket, click on the basket, log in and check out. However, for all of you lovelies that are shopping on social media, you need a shop code from ourselves to type in the comment. So the first one this morning I'm going to go to is Shop Mind, okay? Shop Mind puts this bundle into your basket. Then you will receive a comment from us that says, thank you very much. In that comment, there is a link. You click that link, it takes you to our website, log in. Remember to log in and then check out. Now, all the prices that I'm bringing you this morning are before you get your discounts. Now, you're all sat there thinking, if you are new to viewing us, well, what's this about discounts? Well, if you become a Highlight Craft member, you get extra discounts. You get to know what's happening first. You get all the emails all the new shows that are coming up and everything that you get to see before everybody else. So if you are new to viewing us, create an account before you check out. Really easy, just a couple of details. And you know the best bit about it? It's free. No membership, and you start getting points as well. So that's how to watch and shop. Shall we crack on? The first one I do want to go to though, because this is brilliant. Now I'm going to be straight with you all. There's 3. That's all there is, 3. And it's $24.99. You have got a saving of $47.93. In this bundle, you are going to be getting an A4 notepad, Reeves Artist Pad, an A5 Artist Pad, a set of sketching pencils, and there are 12 in there. Now let me turn this over because in here you get all of them, okay, from your H's right through to your B's, so from your hard to your soft, okay, so those are on there. Then you are also getting a USB. Okay, so in here you're going to get this USB, and this is by, as you can tell, from our lovely Lou. So you crash yourself happy with Lou as she shows you how to create 3 delightful projects using a variety of fabulous techniques. So you're getting that along with 1, 2, 3 sets of stamps. I'm going to flip that over so you can see how big they are. And to top it all off, you're going to get a set of nested hexagons as well. Okay, all of that, guys, $24.99, but there's only 3 of them. Okay, so if that takes your fancy, pop that into your basket as soon as possible because it is very limited stock. Now, for a little wander down here, have we got anybody telling us if they're barbecuing? Morning, Carol, Jackie, Daphne, Linda, Lynn, Susan. Morning, Nikki. Oh, knew you wouldn't. Nikki, bless you. Lamb chops on a barbecue. Oh, they didn't have a barbecue this weekend because it was really windy in Kent. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Did you put them under the grill? Did you have an indoor barbecue instead? That's always very popular if the weather changes. We've got Amanda's on, Alison, Paula, Charlene. Oh, everybody's here. Good morning. Pauline, bless you, celebrating my mum's 90th birthday and my granddaughter's 3rd birthday this weekend. Oh, happy birthday to them all. How lovely. Angie, what? Okay, what? That right? Have I read that right? Apparently, she's in Greece, northern Greece. Weather's horrible and they've got a lot of snow. That's where I'm going to leave that. Oh, Julie. Oh, how lovely all of you guys. Thank you for joining in. So Diane, she's on Hollybobs in North Wales this morning. Well, thank you for joining us from North Wales. What's the weather like there, Diane? Let us know. So here we have Shop Robin. Now, for those of you that have had these before, you already know the incredible quality of our folders, okay? You're getting both of them. It's a duo. Shop Robin, $12.99. You've got an $11.99 saving on this one. You've got your smaller one and you've got your huge one as well. So this is for your A4s, okay? Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to open up the smaller one. It is fully embroidered on the front, okay? This is not a sticker or painted on. It's beautifully embroidered. It's material all the way through. And then it's got the binding that's got the fabulous stitching all the way around, because that's going to be a weak point, isn't it? Because we're going to be doing that in and out and off our shelving, okay? So you've got this really super quality binding that's going to take all of that usage, and also when we keep opening them. Now inside you've got it lined. It's hard. So it's a hard back. This is all beautifully stitched in. Now, the ring binders are snap. Keep your fingers out the way, Sam. Oh! Put your fingers in there. Again, matches all of our wallets. But you'll see here, you've got the studs. They go all the way through. This is super quality folders. You're getting 2 for $12.99. They are so robust, but also really lovely to look at, okay? The material and everything on these are wipeable, so you're going to be able to give them a bit of a wipe down if you need to. Absolutely fabulous. Bargain, bargain. Shop Robin, $12.99. Now, one of the biggest savings that we've got on the show, other than our lovely Shop Mind, is this one, okay? So this is your Shop Tulip. I'm just going to move these forward for me, Sam, because I need to show you. Okay, you've got all of these. You have got $37.98 saving, guys. $12.99 for all three. I know Sam's just gone, what? From behind the camera. $12.99 all three. Not each or anything like that. $12.99 for all three, which is incredible. You've got 3 sets of dies. Okay, all of this. So let me just put my glasses back on. You are getting 20 die cuts in this one, 14 die cuts in this one, 17 die cuts in this one. So 37, 8, 9, 10, 30, 40, 52 dies. Am I right? 52 die cuts, something like that. I'm close anyway. All of that is coming your way. Now, let me just I'm going to come round here so I can explain to you, because I can't reach over them flowers. Small people problems. Now, this is for your daffodil, and there is education on the Highlight Crafts YouTube for all of these, so you can pop along there and see how to make the flowers. On here, we've got them made out of crepe paper. Doesn't have to be crepe paper. It can be any medium that you make your florals out of. Even if you've still got a stash of Fleur's Flower Forming Foam. That were good for a Monday morning, weren't it? Yeah, Fleur's Flower Forming Foam. Even if you've got some of that, it would work beautifully with it. So, again, just a shape. You can make a really big daffodil or sunflowers with the leaf off of this one, which is your tulip, okay? These are just petals. So again, make a fantasy flower, cut them out. They don't have to be a tulip, just lay them round, okay? You can also make quite a reasonable rose out of that one. Then we're moving on again. So these are leaves, but these can be your dahlias, okay? Put quite a few of those together and make a beautiful dahlia out of that. These again, just make them into fantasy flowers. They're just petals. They don't necessarily have to be what you're making them to be. This is the trumpet from the daffodil. However, it can also be a plant pot. It's just a shape, okay? This is what you're buying today for $12.99. Then on top of that, again, these are all, yes, they are flowers. We do tell you that it is a bluebell. It can also be a snowdrop, said snowdrop. However, these are also small leaves for you to be able to do greenery with. Just because we give them a name does not mean they have to be used like that, okay? I suggest when you get these home, open up the packets, cut them all out of white cardstock, only 80 GSM, just some art paper that is, just cut them out of white 80 GSM and have a look at the shapes and start laying out flower shapes, okay? That's all you need to do. They do not have to be what we say on the front of the packets. But for $12.99, you're getting 50 odd die cuts, which is just ridiculous. So that's £4 a packet for Fleur's, a set of Fleur's dies. Wow, $37.98 saving on those guys. So I would definitely get those in your basket. Now, something that our Sam could have done with this weekend, because we all know spring is in the air. And what do we do when springtime comes? We do a bit of spring cleaning. And the first thing that comes to mind is a bit of decorating. So these are brilliant, but not necessarily for decorating. These are also for your mixed media, upcycling. Maybe you like doing your furniture and you've got a set of drawers and things that you're having a go with your rice papers and etc. This is going to be a friend of a friend, you know, like you're going to keep these and use these again and again and again. Because when you've got the right tools, it makes doing the actual project so much easier and more enjoyable. You're not having to go hunting for the brush and then you find that somebody's left it and it's dried out and it's rock hard. This is when you then get the tools, when we've got bargains and bundles like this. So Shop Roller gets you the mini roller and 6 of the rollers, okay? Now you can do mark making and mixed media with these. Wrap an elastic band a few times around one of these. Put hot glue drops on one. We've got a set like that somewhere because I helped David with them. So you've got dots, and also then pinch out pieces so you've got holes, and you can do lots of different mark making with those as well as, so you're creating texture. And then this is a super handy little thing, okay? You're getting the little tray and the mini roller that works with it. All washable and reusable, $9.99 for both of them. And like I say, when you've got the actual product or tools, doesn't it make life easier? I would answer the question, Lewis, but I don't know where the iPad's gone.
Behind you.
It's where?
It's behind you.
It's always panto season in my head. So, starred question, just bear with. Yes, Pauline. Hello, my lovely. Good morning, Pauline. Lovely Pauline Ellerington. I'm sorry if I just messed up your name. I will try again. Ellerington. There we go. It is Monday, forgive me. I have an enormous stash of Fleur flower forming foam. Are there any tutorials using it for flower making, please? Now, when you're using your Fleur's flower forming foam, obviously, are you meaning, Pauline, about heating it up? So it's mouldable. Yeah, is that what you're talking about? It's really easy, okay? All you have to do is exactly now, some of the techniques that you see me doing with the crepe paper is exactly the same techniques that you use with your Fleur's flower forming foam. However, it just doesn't stretch as much. Okay, that's all the difference it is, because it does stretch and it is mouldable, but it's not as much of a stretch. So you can still get all of the same techniques that I use with the crepe using the Fleurs. All you need to do is I use a little craft iron for mine. You can use a heat tool, but I like to use a little craft iron because I'm more in control. Hold it against the craft iron until it moves, and you can see when that happens. And just give it a little shape. It's so easy to work with. But there's lots of tutorials out there on YouTube working with the Fleur's flower forming foam. So, but thank you for your question, Pauline. I hope that helps. I do. Now we're going to move on to Shop Sander. This is brilliant, guys. So it's a bundle. You are getting your sander as well as your face mask. Now, every time you've got to think when you're doing your sanding, etc., is that you need your PPE kit, which is personal protective equipment. So such as, first of all, this, and also some glasses if you need them. I don't mean this kind of glasses, I mean protective glasses. Whenever you're doing a bit of DIY, safety first. Now, let me get this sander out because this is absolutely fabulous. Bear with. It's not that difficult to get out, it's just that my hands are a little bit poorly. Instructions, always a good place to start. However, look at this. That is a proper sized sander, $44.99. Now, one of the things I love about this is it does have a dust bag collector on the back if you need to use it. However, my son, bless him, who does joinery and a bit of woodwork, don't bother with one of these, just lets it go everywhere on the backyard and we just mow it up afterwards off the grass. Then you've got this, which again is brilliant. So here, you lift this up like so, and it lifts that little clip up. So a lot of sanders nowadays have got the Velcro on, okay? Now, when you've got the Velcro on, you have to buy the specific Velcro pads that then fit onto it, don't you? You know, the mouse ones and things, you know which ones I'm talking about. You've got to buy them, and also they're not cheap. With this one, you can get the sanding or the grit that you want in the sheets. It makes it really affordable when you're doing your sanding. And what you do is you cut your sheet to fit the sander, lift that forward, put a piece in there, close it up so you've got it tight at that side. And then at the other side, you've got another one. Open that one, feed the other, fold it round, feed it in, and close that one off. And that's how you attach your sandpaper. And it's got a really nice, soft, padded surface as well, which is fabulous. So that for $44.99 is incredible, especially after going to a few what are they called? I don't want to say B&Q.
DIY shop.
Thank you. Big craft shops, I call them, because I go in there and my eyes light up. It's just a big craft shop to me. And seeing the price of what some of these are on the shelf, that's a true bargain. Now, shop staple. Have you ever been doing, do you know, you've got parties and things coming up and you need to hang something up in the garden or put something against the shed. You're putting your bunting up and you're looking for a drawing pin. Absolutely not. You need a staple gun. It makes it so much easier. We actually take this when we go. We've got a staple gun in one of our red drawers. If you've ever come to see us at a show, we've got we call them gondolas, the drawers on wheels. It is one of those. It is a staple to have in our kit. See what I did there? I did a David. So Sam's laughing at me. I did a David. Shop staple, $12.99 for that with the staples. And that's a heavy duty gun, which makes it really easy. Maybe you want to do upholstery and you're pulling your fabric round and you need to staple it in place. It is so handy to have one of those. We were talking about this the other day, weren't we, Sam, about having that drawer in the house.
Yep.
Okay, that is something that you need in that drawer in your house for putting things, you know, really super simple projects and jobs. Maybe you just need to staple something in place while you attach it properly. Best thing ever to have a staple gun, $12.99. Now, how are we going on with the Shop Mind? Because we started the show with this, and remember, we've only got 3. So in this, you are getting an A4 and an A5 artist book, ring bound, so they lay beautifully flat. You're getting 12 Reeves artistry pencils along with 3 of our Lou's fabulous stamp sets. The actual hexagon nested dies. Let me just quite see how many's in here. 13 dies, 13 nested dies with the education USB as well, where Lou takes you through making 3 different projects, all for only $24.99. You've got a $47.93 saving in that. We've only got 3 of them, so fastest fingers first with that one, guys. That would make a really nice gift for somebody that's starting out with their crafting. Now, when you're doing your crafting, we end up buying, I think a lot of the time, spending money or a good staple part on tools, don't we? So this is what we have here. We've got Shop Surface. Of course we have. So this is your messy cutting mat triple bundle, $19.99. You've got $21.84 saving. You are going to be getting, how handy is this? So if you are somebody that crafts at the caravan or has a go kit where you craft at your friends, how nice is it to have a self-healing A4 mat, okay? It is double-sided. So on one side, you've got all your measurements and your inches. Let me flip that over. On the other side, you've now got your centimetres, okay, which is really, makes it so easy. And it's 30 by 22, okay? A4 sheet-ish. And then you have got your Craftmaster A3 Messy Mat, which for all your inking, your blending, your paints and things like that you've all got at home is a must-have, together with our A3 self-healing cutting mat. Well, as you can see on the front, it works incredible with your light board. Now, if you've already got a light board and you haven't already treat yourself to one of these, absolutely do with this bundle. You are saving $21.84 getting all 3 pieces. So this one goes in your travel kit and these 2 work beautifully together. Now this is the combination I have on my desk. This is for my inks, glues, blending, etc. when I'm making my cards. As soon as I want to do some cutting, I move that to one side and use my cutting mat. And because it's transparent, it works beautifully with your light board. Because remember, you can't actually cut on your light board. You don't want to damage it. When you pop this on top, you can still see what you're actually cutting, etc. The light comes through it. $19.99, $21.84 saving. Now, I'm just going to say, I've had to ask several times this morning about this bundle because I couldn't believe the price that we actually got it on for you. Now, this, whenever we talk about Cadence, for those of you that know Cadence brand and you've got the Cadence brand, this is it's one of those things that you'll just get it anyway because of how incredible the bargain is. Okay, this is your Shop Fresh Hybrid Seasons, okay, bundle, $19.99 for both of them. For both of them, 10. I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 sets of Cadence Hybrid Acrylic paints for $19.99, 10 paints, which is brilliant. And again, when we're talking about the hybrid acrylic, doesn't really much where it won't go on. It could go on to metal and plastics and wood and MDF, etc. Already 10% of that one is in allocation. And I know it's going to be you guys that actually already have your Cadence paints. You'll multi-buy this, so you've actually got it. At that price, it is phenomenal. It's less than half price because it's $24.99 that you're saving, $19.99 for 10 bottles of Cadence hybrid acrylic paint. And I love the fact, obviously, there's that big Easter thing happening soon, isn't there? You've got your beautiful Easter colours in there as well. And then in this one, you have got your browns and your black. I love this blue, the yellow, and then what's that one? That's slate grey. So for all your rabbits, you've got greys and browns and blacks. You all right there, Sam? Mm-hmm. All right with that, aren't I? Yep. You've got your neutrals, let's say. You've got the beautiful sunsets and things like that you're doing if you want to do that and put them into a scene. And then you've got all of your pastels to work with that as well. Shop Fresh, $19.99, a $24.99 saving. Have we had any more comments, Lewis, about the barbecuing?
There might be a few on there.
There might be a few on here. Good morning, our lovely highlighters. How are you all? Hi, Annette. Hi. Annette is on here. Pauline again, bless you. I can't see where they all are because I think I'm just... Oh, Anne, just a bit of gardening. It was a lovely day here. Thank you, Anne. So you just did a little bit of gardening? Fabulous. Everybody's been out for days out. Oh, Carol doesn't do barbecuing. It's not her favourite thing. Oh, yeah, Susan, thank you, Susan. I think everybody did have it was a lovely weekend. Do you know, you starred one further up. So I'm going up, so down then.
Yeah. Newer comments.
Up, down, I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. You can tell I'm really good with the technology, aren't I? That go me. Leslie. What? Wow. Okay, you ready for this, Sam? The lovely Leslie Ellen. I didn't barbecue, but was having a dog grooming day. I have 7 Pomeranians. I know, 7 to bath, brush, etc. So took advantage of the beautiful sunshine. But my favourite barbecue food, though, it has to be pork with caramelised red onions, sausages. Yeah, you know the basics. You've got to go back to the basics, which is a burger and just a sausage in one of them finger buns with onions on. Aren't they just brilliant? Basics on a burger is fantastic. Now,
half the fresh is done.
Half. Okay. I can see this not being here very many more minutes. Half the fresh is in allocation. It's going fast. So you're getting all of those. 10 bottles, hybrid acrylic, coming to you, $19.99. And guys, remember, please remember to check out your baskets, because the sooner you check out, the sooner our lovely packing ninjas in the warehouse can get this out to you. You only have, oh yeah, sorry about that, because of all the talking about barbecues and food. We're hungry, it's breakfast. You've only got an hour to check out, my lovelies. All of these bargains are for you this morning. Remember, all of the prices that I'm giving you are before you get your discounts. So the prices are going to drop. Even if you're a new member, you get a little bit of discount as well, which is fabulous. And also, it's an hour to check out, which what time does that make it? 10. They've got to check out by 10. So again, spring cleaning is in the air. We're doing a bit of organising. Well, I've been trying to. These are incredible. So these are your drawer organisers. So let me show you. You open it up. Hello, can you see me? And then you use the zip to stabilise it in the bottom. So I'm just going to, bear with when I get it, like, helps if you don't have your finger in the way, man. Honestly. Like so. That stabilises it now. And then look. Socks. You can go through all and get everything organised. T-shirts. For the young ones, our lovely Lauren that's just had her new baby, all vests and everything in here. You're getting 3 lots. So you're getting 2 bundles of 3. Am I right? Mm-hmm. 6 of these. 6 drawer pieces. Okay. So let's open them all up. Again, you just do the zip. So you get in that one as well. So just imagine, do you know, I love it when you get something like this, so you can do a bit of organisation like this. You ready? So for me, reels of ribbon. Yeah, reels of ribbon in these as well. You could use them for keeping your Cadence obviously out of the packaging. You could put your bottles in here to keep them all where they're all in order and all organised. So you're getting 2 lots of those, 2 sets of 3. So you're getting the smaller one, you're getting your straight ones, you're getting your ones that are all the little squares, and the one that slits. Absolutely amazing, $11.99. Now I know there's a particular shop that we all like to go to for things like this. Absolutely can't get 3 pieces like that for $11.99. No way. You would probably get one of those for $11.99, but not all 3 pieces. So while we have these bargains, please take advantage of them. That's why we have a bit of madness on a Monday.
You get 2 of those, 2 sets.
Yeah, there's 6. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Yeah, I've been saying that, haven't I, Sam? Yeah. I think Lewis has been answering questions and he weren't with me. Now, going back to the barbecuing season, or if you don't barbecue but you just like to be outside, maybe you've got a fire pit and you just like of an evening to sit outside and enjoy the lovely warm weather that we've got. Might not be super warm, you just might like to be outside while it's got daylight, and it's just amazing, isn't it? When you go out the door at night and it's still daylight and you've got time at home to be outside. These are your citronella candles, and they are huge. 2 of these, it is a bundle, $12.99. And then if you're not particularly fond of the blue, you can jazz them up. You can do Stephanie's one-stroke painting on the outside of these as well with your Cadence bundle that you're all shopping ahead for. Now, 2 of these, $12.99, a $6.99 saving. Now, citronella has got a certain smell to it. It just smells citrusy, okay? Now, I have these on my patio table, etc., and when I'm crafting, because it keeps all the bitey bugs away. And they do actually work quite well. Yeah, so that's why I have them. One, it's nice to have a little flickering light when you're sat out there of an evening having a moment, but also it keeps the bugs at bay as well, which when you keep getting bitten, it is a priority as far as I'm concerned. So both of those, shop candle, $12.99, and they are huge candles, and it's a really nice, pleasant smell. It is really nice, fresh, Beautiful. Now, again, going on to the gardening theme, and again, onto your patio table, maybe you've upcycled a table, which is what I'm in the midst of doing for me this year. And it's going to be lovely painted. I'm reupholstering my chairs, etc. So I want something as a centerpiece in the middle. Now I've got it, and it's circular. These are going to be lovely on the table. And I know they've got the writing on there, but you don't have to have the writing if you don't want. You can turn them inwards and you can make a lovely centerpiece in the middle. Imagine that. And the umbrella up in the middle. And I've got my candles each side, and you can make a really nice centerpiece. Or you're upgrading your kitchen and you want something in the windowsill or in your bathroom, because this lavender would look lovely on your bathroom windowsill. All 4 of them, $12.99. And they are really good, high quality. Might be, but look how dense it is. Aren't they lovely? These are beautiful and they look real. I know they're not, but they look real. And you get them in a lovely wooden box, and you get Flower Pot de Paris, which is very nice. Now, again, your cadence, if you don't want them wood and you want them white or blues or whatever it may be to suit your home decor, you can obviously upcycle and paint them. Maybe you're going to rice paper them, because we had rice papers with lavender on at one point, didn't we, Sam? Did we? Did we have them for a festival?
It might have been.
I think we had them for a festival, and we did a tray. We did a tray, didn't we, for a festival? If you've still got them, they would look lovely on here. Beautiful little upcycling project if you wanted to alter them, but absolutely gorgeous just left as they are. Just add in that splash of colour on a windowsill or something. And because they're faux, you haven't got to worry about watering them. I've left my lavender and it's all gone a bit brown and horrible. I would, if you're putting them outside, I think these are treated wood, but I would give them another coat of Aquastone or something similar to that, just to make sure. But again, leave them outside, they'd be fabulous. Shop Lavender, $12.99, you've got a $6.99 saving. Now, coming along, I'm going to have to keep hold of these. Coming along, because this is our Sam's favourite. Now, when people talk about having a cup of tea, and they go, oh, yeah, let's have a cup of tea. Now, when you say to our Sam, do you fancy hot chocolate, Sam? That's the reaction that you get from Sam. Oh, yeah, let's have a hot chocolate. Now, you've probably seen these before. We're bringing them to you as a true bargain on Monday Morning Mayhem. Both of them for $17.99, okay? A bundle of 2. There you go, see? 1, 2. Have I got that the right way up? No, that's upside down. So in here, you have got your hazelnut hot chocolate mix, your salted caramel, mint, gingerbread, French vanilla, cinnamon. You've got your original, and you've got your white chocolate and toasted. In the bottom, along the bottom, you've got toasted marshmallow. Then the last 3 boxes on here, you've got mini marshmallows and crushed candy cane. You've got mini candy canes and little mini chocolate drops. Those are your toppings for your hot chocolates. Now, a few weeks ago, it seems like it was forever ago. It might be even, what month are we in? It might have been January, February time. Stephanie and I did a Saturday morning one, and these were on there, and we both had a sample of this. I tried the mint, and I think Stephanie had the salted caramel. They are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous they are. 6, 9, 12. And coming from a crafty perspective, there's 12 in each. I would upcycle the boxes and make myself an advent calendar, because there's 24 boxes there. Just saying. Because I don't throw much away. Right, where are we going, Lewis? Where are we going?
Do some comments.
Comments, let's do some comments. Remember, win in the comments gets you in with the chance of a spin on the wheel. Okay, it's got some comments. Bear with. Have we starred them, Lewis, or am I just going?
Go down.
Oh, right, okay. I was back in the Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do tend to do that, don't they, Karen? Karen's saying about the midges in the garden that they tend to all just be in a cloud. They don't go off and do something on their own. They all just congregate. And then you're walking through and you walk through a cloud. Hate it when that happens. We went for a walk, not this weekend before, to a country park nearby, myself and Ethan with the dogs. And all round the water, every now I kept having to dodge them or walk round these big clouds of midges. But they weren't all everywhere. They were just in these big clouds. That I could have took me. I'd have looked a bit weird walking around with a candle though, wouldn't I? Why change the habit of a lifetime? Morning, Mitch. Hello, darlings. Oh, it is so nice. Absolutely to have you all on here. Okay, so Anne, I need to find the other bit to this because Anne's telling me the squirrel wouldn't dig these up. Lavender. No. He wouldn't. Well, he'd have a go. It'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Can you imagine when the animals are, they're out in nature all the time and they're picking the nuts up in the garden, and then we put something false out there and they come along and they go, "What's this?" When you put a pretend something out there, it's like, what's this? Don't smell like lavender, doesn't even taste. It looks like it. What they do? What is this magic that the humans have put into our garden? You can just imagine they're in a conversation, can't you? What else have we got in here? All these taste mayonnaise and salads. Okay, so Pauline did a lot of work since January getting the plot ready. Morning, Pauline. We did barbecues in the 80s before everyone else did, and we really pushed the boat out, making all kinds of tastes, marinades and salads. Now we're to be found at the allotment, my happy place. Been doing a lot of work since January, getting the plot ready and revamping it a little bit. Well, it sounds like you've been particularly busy. I haven't got the time for an allotment. We're going down the counter, guys, because we're super busy. I want to make sure that you all get in with the deals that we've got, because it is Monday Morning Madness. This morning we've walked in and I don't know who's done it, but on the board it says, Happy Monday, and somebody's drawn me a bouquet of flowers. I don't know why, but they have. So, Shop Robin gets you the duo of our folders. You're going to get the small one and the huge one, which is the A4. Now, if you already have our plastic wallets, they fit in here beautifully. They are gorgeous binders. So they're fabric, they're embroidered. They've got incredible, what is the word I want to say? Not resistant. What is this? Help me, everybody. I mean, like it's quality. It's not going to... anyway, they're super. Put those in your basket, $12.99. You've got $11.99 saving. I love that they're embroidered. You can give them a wipe down as well if you want to. Fabulous. And the fact that you have got a stud that's from here and it goes all the way through, that this isn't just glued in onto a piece of cardboard, again, just shows you the quality, there we go, of what it is. Knew I'd get that word eventually. Shop Tulip, $12.99 for all 3 die sets. That's making these fleurs dies £4 a packet. Now, when you look at these, they're just petal shapes, but the education is there for you to use them on our Highlight Crafts YouTube if you want to have a little look and have a go with them. See this one here? It's the middle of your tulip. Cut that out twice, shape it, cross it over. It can be any flower that you want it to be. They are just shapes. So don't be frightened of getting the flowers and thinking, I can't make a daffodil, I can't make a tulip. Absolutely you can, but you don't have to go into making it into that particular flower. You can make any flower that you want to. Now, going on to the tools again. Shop Roller. Now, when you've got tools like this in your stash, it really does make a difference. So having the right tool for the job makes a massive difference. So this one is shop roller, $9.99. You are getting the roller and 6 of the foam rollers in there, so the handle, together with the lovely little mini touch-up kit. So you're getting the palette and your little mini roller as well. Now, if you are into your upcycling, etc., and maybe you're just doing little tea boxes or anything like that, maybe you're going on the journey with Mel with the new MDF kits, these would be amazing. Also applying glue. If you want to apply glue and adhesives, maybe you're varnishing something and you want to add that top coat, but you don't want to spend hours doing it. And also by having a roller, you eliminate having the brush strokes. So I think that is an absolute must. $9.99 for both of them. The sander is brilliant. It's super, super quality. And again, if you're doing your upcycling of some of your projects, you're going to need one of these. $44.99 for this. And it does include the face masks, wherever they've gone. There. So you do get the face masks as well. $44.99. A must-have in that drawer in your house is the staple gun. Comes with the staples already, ready to go. So $12.99 for that, everybody. It is just one of those tools that once you've got it, you think, oh, I haven't had one of these before. And when you're looking for drawing pins and things, use the staples. It's so much easier. I don't know how many of the shop mind that we've got left, but this was one of our biggest savings on the show. $47.93 is your saving. $24.99, everybody. A4 artist pad, A5 artist pad, along with the education USB from our lovely Lou, taking you through projects to work with it. A full set of nested dies to go with that. 3 sets of stamps, and then to finish it off, also you're getting your Reeves, which is a brilliant quality, right through your variations of your HB pencils, artist quality pencils, for just $24.99. Now, again, shop surface for this one, this is like your messy mat surface and your cutting mats, etc. So again, really handy tools to have in your stash. So we've got an A4 mat, which is your self-healing cutting mat, centimetres on one side, inches on the other side, and all the measurements in between, which is brilliant. So that one is like your go-to, your carry bag for your crafting when you go in. Maybe you're wanting it at a caravan. But then these two are just incredible. Working with them together, you've got your messy mat for your paints and your glue and your sticking and your blending of your inks, etc., which is keeping all your surfaces protected and clean. Then also we have got the A3 self-healing clear cutting mat that works on top of your light board. Again, absolutely fantastic prices that we've got for you all this morning. Shop surface, $19.99. You've got a $21.84 saving on that. I know this has been flying. You'll all be multi-buying this because you know a bargain when you see one. Shop fresh, $19.99 for 10 bottles of hybrid acrylic paints. Okay, so these are your seasons. So you've got your black, your brown and your grey, and then 2 beautiful bright colours in this one. And then in this one you have got your fabulous pastels. Now, of course, the hybrid paints go on to so many surfaces, whether it's metal, you can do your stone dotting onto stones and things like that with this. Maybe you've got, again, going out in the garden, have you got some gnomes in your garden that need a bit of a zhuzh? Maybe they need the jackets painting and the lovely hats, or anything that's like that, you know, a ceramic that is out in your garden. It could be hedgehogs or whatever. This can now give them a zhuzh, ready for the summer months to come. So $19.99 is that one. Then you're getting 2 lots of these. This is shop drawer, $11.99 for this. You're getting 2 of the smaller ones, okay, which have got your individual slots. You're getting 2 of the lot. This is like 12 by 12, this, with all your squares. So imagine now storing your ribbons and things. Maybe it's ribbons. 25% is already in allocation. This one you would easily get your 5 bottles of Cadence to keep them nice and straight in there, okay? So that's organisation. This you would absolutely get all your ribbons. You know, you've got those loose ribbons and you keep them in a tin, don't you? Because we all do. And then you don't know what's in that tin because you can't actually see them. Having in something like this, you're going to use them more because you can see what you're working with. And then again, moving on again, maybe you're doing your ribbon reels and things in this as well, but you get in this set of 3 twice for £11.99. Going back to the citronella candles. Now, it's one of those things that if you've got the midges and you do get the bites, these are brilliant in your garden, okay? So Shop Candle, they're beautiful glass, that lovely blue. 2 of them together, £12.99, which is fabulous. And it's a lovely, fresh smell when they're burning. £6.99 saving on those 2, guys. So Shop Lavender, this is fabulous. 4 of these are coming to you for £12.99. All 4 of them. Whether you use them just as they are, out in the garden, in the house, gift them. So you might do a little gift set with this and then do some little lavender bags because people put that in their drawers, don't they? You have some little scented bags that you have. That would be a lovely gift to give. So again, £12.99, all 4 are coming to you. And the lovely little wooden boxes as well. And then finally, end of the counter, we've got Shop Chocolate. Okay, 2 of these. You're getting 2 of these as a gift box. Shop Chocolate, hot chocolate gift set. And again, you're getting all of the flavours that you see. And then the 3 at the bottom are your mini marshmallows and crushed up candy canes. These are your toppings for your actual hot chocolates. You do get a little bag of mini candy canes, and then you also get a little pack of chocolate drops. But you're not getting it once, you're getting 2 of them. And they are absolutely beautiful. They are gorgeous hot chocolates. And then when you're finished, you could also create yourself and do a little bit of upcycling and make a advent calendar. I think that's super cool when you can do something like that. Just put a few squares of paper on, nobody'd know the difference, and then do it, you know, just cover everything, do it as a recycle project. Are there any questions? Have you all been putting win? I hope you've all been putting win in. Any more questions at all? No? Yes? Yeah? Oh, hold on. Yes. Oh, yes, Carol says, Carol Lewis, thank you for joining. You know, I love it when you guys interact with us. It's fabulous. I use citronella in India to keep all the creepies out of the bungalow. It works. It does, right, Carol? It really does work. Absolutely. And they last forever. Have we got, just let me have a look. Does it give me an hours on here? Normally on a candle, it gives you how many hours burning time, doesn't it? 25 hours. 25 hours on those. You've got 50 hours of burning time on those candles. Then we've got Pauline. Oh, she's, bless you. They're both retired now and they've had the plot since 2009. I bet you love in the garden. Do you know, I bet you love now because you see the seasons, don't you? Do you eat with the seasons as well? Because you're growing your own veg. Is that a morpus? You've got the seasonal veg coming in. I've already checked out my paints. Such a bargain, says Amanda. I know, right? Absolute bargain. So yeah, if you haven't got yours, absolutely put these in your basket. And remember to start checking out, guys, because you've only got till 10. You've only got, I have to count them on my fingers. 10 o'clock.
What colours are in there?
What colours do we have? We have got, in here, you've got your black, your brown and your grey. So you've got your neutrals on this side and 2 beautiful bright colours. So you've got your blue and your yellow. Then moving into this side, you have got 4 of your pastels. So you've got lovely baby blue, lilac, pink, orange, and again, another yellow. And obviously, you can mix all of these together to make different tones, etc. So you've got more than what we're actually showing you here when you start blending. Right, the winner is going to be, draw a winner for me. Thank you, Lewis. Oh, we've got a wobbly bottom. I think this needs tightening up.
Linda Anderson.
Yay, Linda Anderson, this is for you. The suspense. What's number 4? Goodie bag. You've got a goodie bag coming your way, Linda. Well done. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Please remember, guys, to check out your baskets to get your bargains. And the quicker you check out, the quicker our packing ninjas can get it out in the post for you today. See you all real soon. Bye, everybody.